Hi there, brothers. My name is Nico, and welcome to my channel, The Chronicles of Men. Before we dive in, let me say this from the heart. I'm new to creating this kind of content. So if you come across a few rough edges or minor mistakes, I ask for your patience and your feedback. This space isn't just mine, it's ours. And I truly appreciate every bit of support, advice, or encouragement you're willing to share. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you'd like to support the work I'm doing here, feel free to click the link below. Every gesture, no matter how small, helps keep this mission alive. Thank you for being here, truly. Now let's get into it. But first, I'd like to make a quick disclaimer, just to set the tone clearly. This video is for motivational purposes only and reflects personal experiences and beliefs intended to inspire growth and strengthen men. It is not meant to offend or target any individual or group. We stand for respect, self-mastery, and accountability, and please keep the comment section polite. If you're here to grow and rise, you're in the right place. The Chronicles of Men, not just a name, but a forge, a place where iron sharpens iron, and the truth cuts deep. To the ones watching for the first time, welcome. And to the kings that will return for more, respect. This space was created for you. This is not just another motivational video. This is a brotherhood, a battleground of ideas, a sanctuary for those who've been cast aside, forgotten, or silenced by a world that expects you to suffer quietly. Here, you don't have to shrink. You don't have to conform. You rise. You sharpen. You build. If you've ever felt overlooked, rejected, forgotten, understand this. You are not alone. And today, we talk power. We talk clarity. We talk about what it means to move through this world with purpose. What it means to rise when the world counts you out. What it means to lead with fire in your heart and steel in your spine. So listen closely. This is for you. The path of a king. Your worth is never given, it is earned. It is forged. It is tested through every challenge you face. Every scar you carry is not weakness. It's proof of survival. It's evidence of your resilience. Society will not hand you respect. No one will praise your quiet struggle or validate your silent victories until the results are undeniable. Respect isn't asked for. It's commanded. And that command comes not from your words, but from your presence, your discipline, and the way you carry yourself. Every step you take, every decision you make, is a declaration of who you are and where you're headed. Men who chase approval never lead. They follow. They shrink. They compromise when they should stand firm. But you're built different. You felt the fire. You've walked through the storm. And you're still here. That means something. And remember, greatness is forged in silence, when no one's watching. When you suffer without applause. When you grind without validation. This path isn't easy, but it's worth it. And here's the truth. Most men live quiet lives of desperation. They trade their potential for comfort, their dreams for a paycheck, and their fire for a fading routine. But not you. Not here. Because when you step into the identity of a king, you stop waiting for permission. You stop playing small. You understand that the world will only reflect back to you the standard you hold for yourself. So raise the bar. Lift your standard. Walk with conviction. Speak with purpose. Live with meaning. Short kings stand tall. To the brothers who've been labeled too short by a superficial world, hear this. Your height does not measure your strength, your courage, or your value. Some of the most powerful, respected, and legendary men to walk this earth didn't stand tall in inches. They stood tall in character, in willpower, in presence. Napoleon conquered nations. Kevin Hart commands millions. Bruce Lee redefined physical mastery. None of them needed 6 feet to stand above the rest. You are not less of a man because society mocks what they don't understand. They laughed at David until he dropped Goliath. Walk into every room knowing this. Your stature is not a limitation, it's a setup for a comeback. Your confidence, your command, your discipline, those are what make a king. So stand tall, not in height, but in heart. And never forget, it's not the size of the man in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the man. When you lead with purpose, when you move with certainty, when you stand in your truth, you become a giant in a world full of hollow echoes. Ghosted by society and still standing. Many of you watching have been ghosted, not just in dating, but by life itself. Family stopped calling. Friends faded away. Institutions let you down. You were told to be strong. And when you were, they called you toxic. You were told to be vulnerable. And when you opened up, they mocked your weakness. Understand this. Society doesn't know what it wants from men. But you must know what you want from yourself. You are not defined by who left. You are defined by who stayed. and the man who refused to fall. You were ghosted by society, but now you haunt its expectations. You are the outlier, the exception, the one who didn't fold. And that makes you dangerous. Let them misunderstand you. Let them underestimate you. Because their silence, their absence, their doubt is the very soil where your greatness will grow. The woman you choose shapes your destiny. The right woman doesn't weaken a man, she sharpens him. She doesn't mock his ambition, she fuels it. She doesn't compete with his purpose, she multiplies it. But the wrong woman? She will drain your fire, dull your edge, keep you walking in circles while you are meant to move forward. Choose wisely, because the woman who walks beside you will either reflect your greatness or distract you from it. A real queen stands with her king in the trenches. She believes when the world doubts. She speaks life into his vision and war into his weakness. So do not settle. Do not bend. Do not compromise what you are building for momentary attention or superficial validation. And above all, become the man who would attract the queen you seek. Because you cannot ask for loyalty if you're unrooted. You cannot ask for strength if you are still fractured. Lead with love, but never abandon your mission. Navigating today's brutal dating reality. The world has shifted. The rules have changed. Modern dating is no longer about connection. It's often about status, aesthetics, and fleeting highs. Superficiality reigns. Games are played. Standards shift like the wind. And if you're not rooted, you'll drown in the chaos. But understand this, rejection doesn't define your worth. Ghosting doesn't determine your value. The system is flawed, not you. The man you're becoming depends on what you choose to give your energy to. Do not waste your legacy chasing people who can't see your crown. A real woman will not be intimidated by your intensity. She will be inspired by your vision. So keep building, keep rising, and let those who cannot recognize your greatness remove themselves. And in the meantime, build your kingdom so strong that when she arrives, she walks into a life already full of purpose, not one waiting to be saved. Strength is not found in begging, it's found in action. Stop waiting for recognition. Stop begging for support. Stop hoping society will finally appreciate you. They won't until you give them no choice. Your strength isn't shown in what you say, it's in what you endure. It's in the storm you weather in silence, in the empire you build in darkness. Do not explain your ambition. Do not apologize for your discipline. Do not dull your fire to make others comfortable. You were not born to fit in. You were born to stand out. So move with power. Stand with certainty. Lead with conviction. Because the world respects results, not excuses. Discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you could become. Cross it daily. Breaking the chains, the world wants you weak. This world fears strong men. It fears clarity, purpose, and unshakable resolve. That's why everything around you is engineered to distract you, numb you, soften you. Comfort is the new poison. Passivity is glorified. Weakness is rewarded. But not here. Here, we rise against the tide. We train the mind, the body, and the soul. We refuse to become products of a broken culture. You are not a slave to your urges. You are not a puppet of modern narratives. You are a king, and kings do not kneel to chaos. Every advertisement is designed to seduce your mind. Every feed is a trap. Every distraction is a thief. But your awareness is your weapon. Your focus is your fortress. Guard it with everything you've got. The inner war. Every man fights a war within. Doubt, fear, guilt, rage, addiction, lust, regret. But your demons are not stronger than your discipline. You are not weak because you struggle. You are strong because you fight. Every time you rise when you could collapse, every time you hold the line when you could fold, you win another battle inside. True masculinity is not about domination, it's about control. Of yourself, of your emotions, of your reactions. Be the man who confronts himself daily and refuses to lose to the man in the mirror. Because the hardest enemy is the one that knows your doubts, your past, your fears. And yet, you rise anyway. That's real power. Legacy is not built by dreaming. It's built by doing. Plans mean nothing without action. Dreams mean nothing without discipline. You say you want to be remembered? Then show up. Every day. When it's hard. When it's boring. When no one is watching. Your legacy is built in the moments where quitting seems easier. In the hours no one sees. In the quiet war between your goals and your excuses. Men who hesitate? They get left behind. They drown in regret while watching others rise. So stop overthinking. Start executing. There is no perfect moment. There is only now. Now is your chance. Now is your test. Now is your responsibility. And let me say this, your legacy isn't just what you leave behind. It's what you live right now. the example you set, the impact you have, the standard you raise. Forging brotherhood, men are not meant to walk alone. A lone wolf may survive, but a unified pack thrives. This brotherhood is not built on fake smiles or empty words. It's forged in honesty, loyalty, and accountability. Here, we don't tear each other down. We build each other up. Because a real king wants other kings to rise. He's not threatened by your growth. He's inspired by it. So reach out, connect, support, speak truth into your brothers, and be willing to receive truth when it's spoken into you. We are not enemies. We are allies in a world that wants us divided and defeated. We heal in the presence of men who understand the battles we face. This isn't just content. This is community. Iron sharpens iron, and brother sharpens brother. Final call to action? Stand tall. Move forward. Lead with purpose. Kings, hear me. This is your time. No more waiting. No more apologizing for the fire that burns inside you. No more shrinking for a world that wants you tamed. You were built to lead, to conquer, to create, to leave a mark. You were not born to be a shadow, you were born to cast one. Live boldly. Speak truth. Lead by example. Protect what you love. And never forget, you are a king, even when the world forgets to call you one. This is the Chronicles of Men, not just a speech, not just content, but a call to arms. A movement where modern kings are forged not through comfort, but through courage. If this message hit home, show your support. Give this video a thumbs up, not for the algorithm, but for the message. Share it with a brother who needs to hear this today. Subscribe and become part of a community that speaks to the soul of every man navigating this world with integrity and fire. And drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this isn't just a monologue. It's a conversation, a movement. And you, my brother, are part of it. Thank you for sticking around. I'll see you on the next one. Stay tall, kings. And remember, your crown was never lost, just waiting for you to pick it up.